Hello, my wonderful viewers, and today I'm playing Blade WarBand. Really just because, and I'm bored, and I want to record something. I'll try to see about getting a Fallout and New Vegas video this week. Yeah. And we'll get there when we get there. So we're gonna start a new game. Welcome adventure to Blade WarBand. Before we begin the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by the male members of nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character, or one that is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all the same goals and in fact may have much more interesting and challenging early gameplay. We're gonna go male just for that. Let's see. So should we be a nomad, a traveling merchant? I say that we should build up. So we're gonna start with. Let's start with a hunter. You were the son of a family who lived off the woods, doing whatever they needed to make ends meet. Hunting, woodcutting, making arrows, even a spot of poaching wherever things got tight. Winter was never a good time for your family, as the cold took animals and people alike. But you always lived to see another day, or dawn, whatever. Throughout your brothers and sisters, though your brothers and sisters might not be so fortunate. So you started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as should we be? Let's be a page at a nobleman's court. As a boy growing out of childhood, you were sent to live in the court of one of the nobles of the land. There, your first lessons were in humility, as you waited upon the lords and ladies of the household. But from their chess games, their gossip, even the poetry of their great deeds and courtly love, you quickly became to learn about the adult world of conflict and competition. You learned about the rough games of the other children who battered at each other with sticks in imitation of their elders' swords. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became I keep forgetting what a troubadour is. Hold up. However you pronounce that. Okay, singer, that's what that is. A squire. I say university student. Alright. Through the distinction you felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You found yourself as a student in the university of one of the great cities, where you studied theology, philosophy, and medicine. But not all of your lessons were learned in the lecture halls. You may not have joined in with your fellows as they roamed the alleys in search of wine, women, and a good fight. However, you were certainly able to observe how a broken jaw is set, or how an angry townsman can be persuaded to settle down with his club and accept cash compensation for the direct destruction of his shop. But soon Everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision? Was wanderlust. I would say, yeah, wanderlust. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. You're not even sure when your home became a prison, when your when the familiar became mundane, but your dreams of wandering had taken over your life. Whether you yearn for some faraway place or merely for the open road and freedom to travel, you could no longer bear to stay in the same place. You simply went and never looked back. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny, or go back. Go back, just getting wanderlust. Let's do realistic, no quitting without saving, so I don't screw up. I don't need a tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna go the normal Gymmie Pond. There you go. Intelligence. We're gonna throw that into those, and we're gonna put the last one into intelligence. Iron Flesh. Let's put some into Iron Flesh, right? Hey, we don't need your 5 at the end there. Persuasion, we're gonna do that. Trade is a good one to have at the beginning. Let's see here, tracking. Trainer. Looting is also good to have. But what we should be doing is we should be putting one into there, one into Iron Flesh, and one into Power Strike. And here's where we determine what our main hand should be. I'm gonna say we put it into 1 hand, 2 hand. Okay, so here's where we're gonna create our character. Okay, so we're gonna do InDesign hold up, let me InDesign of James Bond again. So we're gonna put this like up here and make it small, just in case. Hey, stop. So here's what it looks like, right? And now, just in case this way the entire video doesn't get ruined, if I forget to take it off, and this will be that. And there's what we have. That will be our character hold up. So let's turn that off, and I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Alright, so let's get to making the character. Okay, so what is something that looks like that? That looks close. That does look close. Yeah, that's close. However, we don't want the scruffy beard that is like that, right? Okay. So, do we have an eye color that's like green? Yeah, there we go. There's blue, right? Alright. The age is about middle age. So, about there. Right? Okay. See here, let's start with the nose. Nose height. Right, like that. Nose width. It's about there. Eye position. Oh, that's eyebrow position. We want eye distance, actually. Alright, nose shape, that's about there. Nose size. There we go. Face width. It's about there. Face depth. About there. Jeez. Okay, so let's do. It's rounded, definitely it's rounded. Let's check this. So yeah, like that. Okay. Cheeks. Cheeks are sort of like that. Mouth width. About there. It's there we go, that's about where it is. Jaw width. The jaw width is about there. Eye depth. Eyelid. It is definitely opened. Let's see here. It needs to be a little bit further, yeah. There you go, there's our James Bond character. Alright. There you go. You hear about Caladria. Caladradia. Caladradia? Caladradia? Calradia. See, I want to like Caladria. Caladria. Calradia? Let's say Calradia. A land torn between rival kingdoms, battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers. For all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key to your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, the great adventures will await you, drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdom. Hold up, I want to check something. Let's bring this down to let's see it. Let's bring this down to 40. Alright. Let's hope that sounds good. You hear about Calradia and its kingdoms. You join a caravan to Praven in the kingdom of Swadia. Okay, so here's where we start. Let's do. I've never actually started in the Saradnid Sultanate. Let's go that one. Continue. Alright. Alright, oh. Alright, let's reload. Okay. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive. At any rate, I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our city or our streets at night. Although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while checking the streets, and then finally convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Alright. I believe it's enter? F, okay. Now let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets. But I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that the bandits have an ally inside the walls who help them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particular tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. Left the mouse button. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safely. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I'm interested. You won't be able to do this yourself, though. If you try to take the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I'll warn. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work. That's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay, so take their purse. Take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it in advance of your reward. Go round to the villages. Use the money to hire some help. I reckon that you'll need at least 5 men to take on the bandits. Alright. Tab. Alright, let's visit the tavern first. Alright, we're gonna... Alright then, nope. We're gonna go admit none. Let's go to here. I want at least 10 people in it. I don't know where they would be located, so yeah. Alright, okay, so we're gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Well, next time, which will be like right after I end this video, we're going to find the bandit camp, and that will be where we go. Thanks for watching. Bye.